Hello, my beautiful souls. The Awakened Dreamer here to give you your daily tarot reading for Tuesday, December the 14th, 2021. I do want to thank you so much for joining me, but I also want to remind you, as always, this is a general daily read for all 12 signs for the collective, so just take what resonates and leave what doesn't as we move forward with the reading. We're going to begin by pulling a message or two, or however many we get from the Spellcasting Oracle deck. For my beautiful collective for Tuesday. Sorry, bear with me. For Tuesday. Now we're just going to go with the 1. Interestingly, I kept shuffling because now we have an underlying focus on family. In one of the million attempts before this one, it's been a struggle to get this reading accomplished. You might find that that is taking place throughout the day, struggling to accomplish something or something feeling a little bit more difficult than it needs to. All the meanwhile, there's an underlying focus on family and your home life, whether that's you wanting to or spending time throughout this Tuesday with your family at home, or thinking about visiting your family for the holidays potentially, or just feeling sort of drawn to connect with them in one way, shape, or form. But what I was going to say before is the attempt before this, the overall focus, the card that came out was friendship. And now there's an underlying focus on family. Anyways, so the one that popped out was blessings. We'll see how that pertains to the day. But we're going to pull 4 tarot cards, 1 for each quarter of the day, from the Mermaid Tarot deck. For my beautiful collective for Tuesday. Wow. Okay. Beginning the day focusing on our money. Thinking about that thoroughly. With the 8 of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the 6 of Swords, it feels like a lot of us are ready to start something new. Once again, this came out in Monday's reading. But working diligently towards a fresh start. Or it may feel like you're just putting in the effort towards something you've been working on for a while, but it feels like a passionate fresh start. It feels like a new beginning in one way, shape, or form. People seeing your passion, your desire, the transformation you're going through. We also spoke upon the transformation card in the first, it was probably like the 7th attempt, to be completely honest, but it was the one previous to this once again. Thinking a lot about how you used to do something, and for some of you wanting to sail away towards a whole new residence or a whole new job or just a whole new location in one way, shape, or form. It could be you wanting to sail away from your job potentially and just head home. If so, totally understandable. But there's also going to be a focus throughout this Tuesday on what leaves you feeling inspired. Okay? What leaves you feeling happy. And need to wrap yourself up with more of just that. I feel like little bits of inspiration will come in throughout the day in the form of memories, in the form of synchronicities. You'll find the weirdest moments where something inspires you. But anyways, we begin the day with the 10 Pentacles. And so I really feel like the day begins and we're all very focused on our money, on working, bringing in that income, right? You'll be surprised when you begin the day waking up to a blessing or two, or you go into work and you discover a blessing in the form of money, or you get an extra clientele or two, however it pertains to you, depending on what you do for work. But regardless, we're thinking a lot about our financial stability, or I'm hearing, or lack of which, trying to, again, stabilize things, and you'll be rewarded a blessing in one way, shape, or form. I'm seeing somebody in their business get an extra customer, and it being a blessing. There's also something you're struggling with, which you need to see and view as a blessing in disguise. 2 of Wands. And so you make your way to wrap up the first half of the day, and there's this feeling that we're longing for more. We're just a little bit stressed, or feeling like what we have is not enough. You could be thriving with your business or your project or your job and be longing for more love, or you could find that you have a beautiful relationship or a love life, um, or just be, hooking up with people left and right and be longing for a more successful career. Or it could just be your living situation or something like your car. There's one area of your life or one item in your life that isn't working for you at this point, or you just desire, long for an improvement in one way, shape, or form. And you're allowed to, and you'll be reminded by the universe, it's okay to want to feel inspired to upgrade. Okay. I don't know why I feel the need to pull in more for this as I struggle. It's some of you feeling at this point in the day a little bit empty, being pushed to recognize whatever sort of void you have within, and how can we fill in that space? How can we make you, how can you feel a bit more fulfilled? For this Two of Wands, absolute struggle, justice. Also just desiring a level of justice from past struggles, or just the struggles up until this point, feeling like something is meant to be successful. And it's as if you are succeeding throughout this day in the form of receiving a lot of blessings, right? But it's as if when you long for something the most at this point in the day, you get a taste of justice in that category. Okay? And it needs to, at times throughout the day, dig for that inner strength. All right? All right, Page of Wands. And so you begin the second half of the day and you're feeling a bit anxious or a bit on edge, thinking about a fresh start when it comes to your money in one way, shape, or form, whether it's investing in something or a new job. Thinking about getting something accomplished for your business or for your work in general, and feeling a little bit on edge, a little bit pressed for time, or just feeling the pressure in the air in one way, shape, or form. You could find that it's a very, very spiritually connected day for one reason or another. But we finish up the day and we have the Emperor. And so you find that the day begins to wrap up and you're feeling overly serious. It might be that moment after you just kind of trying to shake off that anxiety or that very sort of stressed out feeling. However it works for you, you're at the very least planning for what lies ahead. It's this sort of, it feels like this is when the inspiration will come in the most. When you're trying to wrap up the day in a relaxing way, or just some of you could be researching online a new investment in one way, shape, or form, or something, new ways to improve your business or your life in general. Being aligned with the Two of Wands, being pushed by Spirit in the universe to view what's struggling once again as a blessing in disguise, and to put your efforts towards researching or planning for what you desire at this time, not to just hope for it to manifest and fall into your lap. So remember that you have to work towards it to manifest what you desire at this time. But it is a day full of blessings, don't forget that, as there is that potential that you could be expecting the worst. And that's why days like this exist, where blessings do flow in from time to time throughout the day, in order to keep our heads held high, in order to keep us moving forward and expecting the best. All right? So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Go have yourself an amazing Tuesday, and I'll see you next time. Bye, my beautiful souls.